It's 2001 in Google's cramped Mountain View office. Eric Schmidt, freshly hired CEO, steps into a room buzzing with chaos where Larry and Sergey, two college dropouts, run wild rewriting every rule Eric thought he knew about management. Eric quickly realizes, to lead this oddball startup, he'll have to tear down decades of corporate playbooks. But what exactly did he learn? And how did Google grow from scrappy underdog to the world's innovation juggernaut? When Eric and Jonathan landed at Google, their first challenge wasn't tech, it was unlearning. Traditional hierarchies clashed hard with Google's freewheeling culture. How do you lead when your smartest people hate being managed? Eric Schmidt recalls his first months at Google, frustrated by how engineers ignored meetings and rejected authority. The old corporate tactics failed. High performers weren't cogs to control, but creative rebels to enable. Larry and Sergey's vision was clear. Hire smart people and get out of their way. Eric had to relearn everything. Jonathan Rosenberg compares management to gardening. You cultivate the right environment with sunlight, water, and space, rather than dictate every branch's position. Like plants, talented people grow best in freedom. Overmanaging chokes creativity, nurturing unleashes it. This mindset shift transformed how Google led teams to innovate at speed. The payoff? Google's engineers doubled down on creativity when given autonomy. With trust and no micromanagement, teams produced breakthrough projects like Gmail and AdSense, products that revolutionized the internet. It turns out, freedom and focus aren't opposites but powers that multiply each other. Google's secret sauce? Not just tech talent, it's obsessed with making products users love. But how do you know what users really want when the future isn't obvious? Larry Page insisted on endless midnight dogfooding sessions, where Googlers used their own early products nonstop to hunt bugs and improve usability. This relentless user obsession forced radical simplicity and usability into projects like Search and Chrome. No smoky boardrooms, just real user feedback driving every tweak and feature. Eric and Jonathan describe users as voters in a democracy of products. You can shout strategy from the top all you want, but if users don't buy in, your product dies. This analogy flips traditional product control on its head. It's customers who get to decide what thrives or fades. A powerful idea for any creator. And here's the kicker. When you obsess over users and outcomes, your product attracts fans without relentless marketing. Gmail started as an invite-only curiosity, then exploded because it was simply better, faster, cleaner, smarter. Google cracked the code. Build better, user-first products and millions will follow organically. Google wasn't searching for your usual workforce. They hunted a rare breed, T-shaped people who can deep dive into specialties but also collaborate broadly. Why did this matter so much? Eric Schmidt and Jonathan Rosenberg met engineers who weren't just geeks. They were visionaries with business savvy, creativity, and a hunger to solve big problems. They called them smart creatives. Google rewrote hiring filters to find these rare hybrids who could write code and pitch ideas, who loved both building and debating products. Think of T-shaped people like a Swiss Army knife. Deep expertise in one blade but versatile tools across the rest. This blend is what keeps innovation alive. It breaks silos, sparks unexpected ideas, and drives projects forward with diverse inputs. Google's hiring went from just best coders to these dynamic, multifaceted creators. The result, Google built teams that didn't just execute, they invented. This new culture of curiosity and collaboration didn't just power search or ads, it propelled moonshots like self-driving cars and AI breakthroughs. Hiring the right people changed everything. It redefined what a company could achieve. Remember Eric in that chaotic Mountain View room? He didn't just adapt, he rewrote the leadership playbook to fit Google's wild DNA. The big lesson: when the world changes, the old rules die fast. If you want to thrive, start by trusting your team, obsessing over real users, and hiring that rare breed who thinks differently. Try this today. Take one management habit you cling to and question if it helps creativity or kills it. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.